Hey you guys, it's Christine, and today I want to talk about a movie that has been out for a while, but so this isn't like necessarily, maybe, it's kind of a review, really not. So nonetheless, I wanted to talk to you guys about Wonder Woman. This movie had a lot almost going against it when it first started coming out. I know that everybody was really afraid because it's a DC movie, and since the Dark Knight trilogy, we haven't had a really good DC movie. I mean, granted, we've only had, what, two? Had Batman versus Superman. I don't even know if there's been another. There's Superman. Nonetheless, I don't know enough about those kind of things, so just don't listen to that side of it. My husband's gonna watch this and be like, my wife's an idiot. But that's beside the point. Nonetheless, I know a lot of people kind of were really rooting for Wonder Woman, but at the same time, in the back of their heads, were thinking this might not work out. And I know one of the main reasons why they were thinking that is because Patty Jenkins is the one who directed this. And she's a woman, and she's directing a female lead kind of a film, like a superhero movie led by a woman. And so I know that that was kind of going against it. Turns out it was amazing. Fact. One of the things that I definitely loved is the fact that Diana is this strong, feminine woman. She's not a feminist. I'm not going there. She's feminine. One of my favorite scenes, so there are spoilers. I apologize if you haven't already seen Wonder Woman. I don't know what rock you're living under. Please go see it. But one of the scenes when she is kind of in the trenches, she's walking through with Steve, Chris Pine's character, and she is talking to all of these people, and they're telling her about how their homes are being destroyed and people are dying, men, women, children are dying. And Steve is like, we have to keep going, we have to go on this mission, we have to accomplish this mission, which is a man thing, and this is not like men versus women. I'm not like putting down a gender here or anything like that. This is just the way that we are created. Men are very much like mission focused, and I know this. I was in the Air Force, and I was in a male-dominated career field, and the mission comes first. And I'm not putting that down in any way, shape, or form. But for Diana, the mission wasn't getting this book to somebody. The mission was saving people. And to change people's lives. And it's the moment when she comes out and just reveals herself. And she reveals who she is as Wonder Woman. And to me, it was just amazing because she was able to still be a woman, but be a strong woman. Because as women, it's our intuition to take care of people. I'm not saying every single woman is like that, but most women are very maternal, and that's just kind of who we are. We want to take care of people. I know that I'm like that. I adopt dogs because they need mommies. But that was something that I absolutely loved. I absolutely loved the fact that you could see in her eyes like the heartbreak, the pain when they're crossing over the bridge to start going into the war situation. She's seeing these men coming back from war and they've been wounded, and you can see in her eyes the pain where she wants to stop this. It's not just she wants to stop the women and children from being hurt. She wants to stop war. She wants to stop all of that. And I absolutely love this film. It's probably one of my favorites this year. Up there with like La La Land, which is a huge film in my eyes, but that's a completely different story. But with Wonder Woman, there were very Christian-esque kind of tendencies. And I know that it was not a Christian film. I'm not trying to put Jesus on this. But there were certain things talking about good versus evil, how love will outweigh the evil. And I absolutely love that because to me, that is the way it's going to end up being. Like, God is love. It says so scripturally that God is love. Love will outwin whatever is going on, the sin that is going on. And I absolutely love also how they're sitting there talking about how Ares is the reason for this. Ares is the reason. And this past weekend at church, our pastor made kind of a comment about how there's multiple enemies. There's not just the enemy, not just Satan, but there is the world, and then there's flesh fighting against you. You kind of got three enemies fighting against you. And the other two are a result of Satan. But Satan is not God. He's not omnipresent, so he can't be everywhere at once. He can only be in certain places. He's an angel, just like any of God's other angels. But where the movie, they were talking about how Ares, the god of war, is the reason for all of this. And Steve, Chris Pine's character, makes a comment like, what if it's not? What if it's within us? And I absolutely love the fact that he brought it back to the fact that we have to take responsibility for ourselves. We have to take responsibility for our actions. And I just loved how moral this entire story was from every level down. Like, yeah, the gods they're talking about are Zeus and Ares and Hades, you know, like that kind of thing. But at the same time, like, it's so awesome how the morals kind of flow throughout the entire thing. I love the fact that they allude to a love scene, but nothing is seen. To me, that's so classy. Like, you can allude to it, and yeah, out of the confines of marriage, do I agree with it? No, but at the same time, like, they just made that whole thing just a lot nicer, a lot classier. This was a movie that you could take your kids to, kind of thing. So if you guys have not seen Wonder Woman, I really hope that you guys get the opportunity. I absolutely loved it. Gal Gadot blew my mind, and since then I've seen a few other things that she's been in, and I'm just so overwhelmingly impressed with her acting skills. I'm also really impressed with her personality-wise. I've read a few things about her and how she was part of the Israeli army. Like, now that is a woman. Coming from being in the military, I respect women who serve in the military, and I think that is a really awesome thing, and it kind of gives me like chills, and so I just absolutely love that. If you guys have seen Wonder Woman, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. And if you guys have a movie where you see a strong female character as the lead that is not a feminist, she just wasn't. I want to see a feminine, strong, like, we have so many facets as women to us. We're not just the secretary, and we're not just hating men. We are just kind of in the middle, and I really hope that if there's another movie like that, you guys will let me know so that I can definitely go see it. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have not already subscribed, make sure you click that button. I would appreciate it greatly. This little subscribed group is growing, and it makes me giddy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later. Bye!